So you're fresh off the road from the Munich Auto Show. How's the EV battle playing out?
That's right, Francine. If we think about the future of this industry, we need to look really at three sort of categories. There's the EVs, obviously the electrification of the entire industry, the digital side of it, that is to say the software that goes into increasingly complex cars from a sort of software standpoint, and the third is China, both the market itself and the Chinese competitors. So for the market itself, of course, it's the economy is weakening. This is a big concern, but for Volkswagen, they've lost the #1 spot as the biggest producer. Who took it over? BYD, a company that most people had really never even heard of. So at the Munich Auto Show, in the center of Munich, you have the massive Volkswagen stand, all the cars out there, and right across from them, almost, deliberately, you have BYD, and they had a sort of ad going on repeat saying, hey, we're BYD. You may never have heard of us, but we're a massive company. And they're pushing then into Europe. So I asked the Volkswagen CEO how he feels about that competition on his home turf.
Competition drives you. We come from sports, and at the end, to have to be better than the competition is positive for the customer. And at the end, a high level of competition drives innovations.
And so how is VW responding to this? So one of the ways they're doing it is joining partners so that they can retain market share over in China, but it's also about spending huge amounts of money. They're spending $180 billion to try to get their strategy in order. And what they're going to really try to hinge on and sort of cling to is their advantage, brand identity. It's a well-known brand, and that is what's going to push them forward, as well as the designs of their vehicles.
So, Ollie, how is Germany reacting to this? Is it a little, too little, too late?
So listen, there's the Inflation Reduction Act, which is obviously a huge measure in the United States. China has huge support for its auto companies. And in Germany and the EU, it's been a bit more difficult to respond in that sort of magnitude. Olaf Scholz was there. You may have seen him. He was wearing the eye patch, talking about how competition is good, bring it on, all that sort of thing. We keep hearing this. However, there's a sort of limited degree to what they can do, particularly since these Chinese automakers are reaching directly from the German playbook, which is specialize in something, get really good at it, then go build factories abroad and start to manufacture cars for the local market, which is what they're looking to do here in Europe. And you can't really be protectionistic about that after it has been the thing that has grown your economy and your industry so large for the last few decades. The other thing to think about also is, does the German government really care? As long as cars are being built in Germany, does it matter if it's a German company or a Chinese company?